in their face, it could absolutely completely change that map. But I kind of want to talk about the teams here, Snicks, and you probably have a little bit more in depth about who these players are, since I'm kind of just coming in for the grand finals. But on the side of the Dark Horse Stallions, you have Kratos, who is filling in. You have Tweaks, Coda, and Capre, if that's how you
Capre.
say it, Capre. And what have you seen from the Dark Horse, and what is this kind of roster? What is their kind of recipe to success?
I will definitely say their recipe to success is really you want to let Tweaks go off, get a little bit aggressive, play that like really up inside of their face. That's the main thing you're gonna come to notice whenever it comes to this roster. I mean, that's what they love to do. I mean, play super aggressive while meanwhile Coda and Capre, they can bounce off of one another. They're very good at bumping and really locking down those spawns for one another.
Mhm.
So I mean, I feel like the main thing has to be this entire roster of Dark Horse. They just really love to play off of one another. The biggest thing though that they have to work on is the rotation game.
Yeah, and that's going to be so huge on a map like Scar and on the map 4, which we know will, no matter what, get, since it is that best of 7, it could be a potential 4-0. We don't know. But on the side of Monarch Legacy, Cold Blooded, Darks, Futures, and Jay Hazard, these guys have been dominant through the winner's round because they have just 3-0'd, 3-0'd, 3-1'd the Dark Horse Stallions, who they are going up against. And so they just got to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they have been looking utterly dominant on the side of Monarch. It really is a David versus Goliath. Well, Stallions, they want a little bit of revenge, and I mean, I feel like it's time to show right here at the beginning of the map. I mean, they're playing a little bit more aggressive. They feel a little bit more confident than it felt like they did before. Will that make the difference, though?
Yeah, it's just being able to keep that momentum up, and you kind of called him out, Coda. As long as he is getting his shots on point, it feels good. And so far, I mean, already 30 seconds of hill time. That's exactly what you want. Number 8, he's going to be able to clean up. Oh, no! Oh no, Capre, he ends up going down to Futures. I mean, he had a freebie, and then he gets turned on. We caught it off the mini-map, but my goodness, that was a moment that I think the Dark Horse really could have just taken off with this game, and now they are behind the 8 ball here on the P2.
Yeah, and honestly, whenever I'm looking at this, in my opinion, if whenever we came down to it, it was a map 4 between these two squads in the winners finals on this very map. And it did not go well for Dark Horse. It ended up being, I believe, 250 to 114. So if I'm Dark Horse, you know, you want to go ahead and shut up the side of Monarch and take some revenge on this map. Well, so far, I feel like it's been a very close affair. Nobody really pulling away too far, but that's mostly thanks to the side of Coda. I mean, he's starting off really strong here, 8-2 on the map.
Yeah, he's leading the charge as well for that Dark Horse. He is being the tip of the spear. And then on the other side, Monarch Legacy, I mean, look at their stat line. I mean, it's almost equal. I mean, you have 3 and 5 from Cold Blooded, but all within just a few kills of each other. And they capitalize on that P2. They don't necessarily have the rotation as of yet, and that will be Kratos, the man filling on in. This is going to be the question mark, Snicks, right? I mean, you have somebody who's filling on in for the grand finals. That chemistry, it might take a game or two for it to be, you know, at 100%.
Yeah, I mean, and he really only had one matchup to play, which was the winners finals against this team. And really, whenever it came down to that, like, they haven't really had a lot of time, from my knowledge, to run as a team. So
Yeah.
to really flesh out some of these issues could be a main thing. Meanwhile, Monarch, they're very comfortable with one another. They know what their teammate is trying to do on the map. And really, I feel like that teamwork can be the most dangerous part when it comes to Monarch. That's what sets them apart from the rest of the competition.
No, it absolutely does, and you and I were kind of talking as well before that Monarch, they banned Clifftown, even though it's a universal GA. They're like, we'll challenge these guys on any map that they want. We're confident that we're going to be able to come out on top, but it is a close affair. Like you said, I feel like the Dark Horse, they've done a good job of just kind of stabilizing, and Coda 12 and 6. The man is just feasting upon the enemies of the Monarch, and he's just getting lost. They cannot seem to find him, and a big two-piece, the break coming in for the Stallions.
Yeah, and honestly, my main concern is, like you said, they're playing it close, they're playing it smart, but it's really thanks to the fact of Coda popping off. But I don't think Coda's going to be enough to really upset this one. So you need somebody else on the side of Dark Horse, or even the rest of the team. They're going to have to pick it up a notch. You know, they got to get into another gear and help Coda here, because if they want to get over this little bit of an edge, they're going to have to work together. And be fair, it's Monarch over here. They're the ones that are going crazy, especially on the side of Futures. He was on a free streak, got found.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Futures, every single time we were kind of seeing him pop off in the kill feed, it was with a double, and then Jay Hazard, he returns with a double of his own before he gets traded out. But the rotation game, it has been there for the side of Monarch. They just haven't been able to hold it consistently. Maybe on that P2 they did, and now they get a clean 4 dead. This is a quality moment to be able to soak up all of this P5 time.
Yeah, well, speaking of Monarch, I say we go ahead. We get into a quick listening with the side that is up right now in the map, Monarch Legacy. Let's see what their comps are sounding like.
He's in the back. He's in the back.
Deep back.
Be back on
Deep back
you.
dead. Deep back dead.
Nice.
Nice. I'm fine.
Play. He can be playing. There's 2 playing. Push it through right now.
I'm gonna make cut right now.
Well, I took him off point. One plane. That's the team kill. Last guy playing.
Yeah, top plane. He's on the heady.
They might spawn back green.
Deflate.
Oh,
make
dead.
cut.
Where's Flip?
Get the rest of that time. Get the rest of that time.
Oh fuck. He's top green. He's broken.
Play new, boys. Play new.
No,
push.
weak 18 wheeler. How's he not dead? 18 wheeler.
Watch it.
Make it.
18 right now. 18 dead. I'm
This
sitting
one
wrong.
back green. Red right now. Back red.
Mark it door.
Bro, mark it. From mark it.
Mark it.
I got point.
Mark it again.
They're spawning red. They're spawning back green. I got you, mark it. Mark it.
Mark it.
We might flip that. We might.
Dead. No, we did it.
Bottom broken. Weak.
Watch the flank.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I got mark it.
Top green.
Yeah,
maybe?
they're going red. They play red.
Fake. Nice.
White.
Top right right now. Go new.
Dead.
He's top right. Coda. He's kind of weak.
He's one. Literally one. Top red.
He did it. I got you.
I'm holding spawns.
Top green dead.
That's nice, boys. Come on.
Oh, he's top right. Back.
Those are the comms coming out of the side of Monarch, where, honestly, I have to say, they're still up by a lot. You know, they're making a great run since we went into that listening, but at the same time, they also felt a little bit panicked.
Yeah, they kind of did, and the interesting thing that I noticed was Cold-Blooded. He was obviously being that IGL. He was trying to say, hey, this is where they are spawning, and then his teammate Darks was kind of calming out, but, I mean, you had Futures and Jay Hazard really not saying a whole lot, and the one thing I also noticed was that they were double and triple repeating themselves. Sometimes that's some unnecessary communication. It's just somebody saying, hey, he's bottom market, when they just said market. You don't need to say it that many times. Somebody just needs to say, heard, we got you. That's all you need to do. A little bit, you know, I think chaotic at times, but still, a 70-point lead, you're happy with it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, they made a great run. They were playing very well, but it really was just trying to find a beat, I guess, because I don't know. I was half expecting somebody to start freestyling there on top of the market beat, but at the same time, I mean, we're looking pretty good from the side here at Monarch. Dark Horse trying to find a little bit of a comeback. But speaking of Dark Horse, let's go ahead and see what their comps are sounding like on the side of the Dark. That was not a good transition, but hey, we're gonna head right into it.
So right up one hill and plane. Dark's on hill, then one plane.
I'm going. I can get him cut.
Hi, plane's up here. One's boat and one's time. Time dead. Nice.
Still playing. Plane dead. That's two.
I am nading white wall. More white wall.
Yeah, white wall on me.
We gotta be perfect here. We have to be perfect here.
Still white wall.
Challenge through old. Three challenge through old right now. Yeah, they're challenging me now.
I still spawn out. There's one behind you. There's still one behind you.
I killed one boats.
We're still one back.
I'll get this time.
One red now.
Hey, one's already yeah. Dog me red.
On time absolute. Thank you.
I spawned
Red side. They're all spawning red.
Two push in the back.
All of them spawning red.
Two in the back right now.
One's from blue.
There's gonna be no one from blue.
Another
Which
back,
one?
another back.
Blue
One is
dead.
back, one is back,
Yeah,
one is back, one is back.
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. He's back around.
Dead, dead, dead.
Nice,
One front.
nice. For that time, for that time, for that time.
No, one on.
Alright, there's 2 front blue. He's telling you now. Mark
Yeah,
it.
one market, one market.
One tank. Well side.
Market dead.
Front white wall. Front white wall.
Front blue, watch that. Front blue dead, one more white wall, nice.
So there we have it. I mean, you can hear a little bit of panic in their voices as well. I'm not gonna lie. They know that they're on the edge of losing here, so they said, "Hey, we gotta play it perfect." Well, it's not quite as perfect as they would like it. Still a great hold, but now they really have to play it perfect. I mean, almost a 100-point difference.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the precipice of going down here about 250 to 140 or maybe 150. Kind of depends on how these next few set of kills will go. And so far, it's going to be 3 dead in the feed. Monarch, they are still holding on to the spawns, but Capre, he's up top in green, so he might be able to cause a little bit of an issue. And for the side of the Dark Horse, their comms were not being proactive. They were all being reactive. Nobody was saying what they were going to do, where they were going. And so when you kind of go to that listen in, you don't really know what's going on, unless if you have the screen when if a team that goes from good to great, their communication is going to be on point, and they can basically paint a picture with their comms with what they are going to be doing on the map. Dark Horse a little bit I think chaotic as well, like you said, but currently they're sitting down by 80 points and only 7 away for the side of Monarch to seal the map 1.
Yeah, and honestly, this should do it right here. I mean, last initial push here from Kratos, he can't get there on time, and that's going to do it. Dark Horse, I mean, a lot better of a map on the Scar than they had before against this squad, but not the difference they needed at all. And when you're looking at it, you're really questioning, hey, what could we have done different? Well, in my opinion, I feel like Dark Horse definitely, like I said, could have been more proactive. I mean, they were relying so much on Coda, and nobody else could really get themselves going. It felt like tweets around the second half of the map kind of started picking up a little bit, but a little bit too late, if you ask me.
Yeah, you pointed it out perfectly, saying, hey, Coda's trying to do it all, but unfortunately wasn't enough. And the crazy thing was, Tweaks put in 3,800 damage. He was the top damage dealer for his team in that moment, but you had Capre who finished at 15 and 33. It just was simply getting outslayed, not being able to find the kills. And on a map like Scar, where you spawn 5 to 10 seconds before you can even touch that new hill or be able to make an attempt at a break, is just going to be detrimental every single time. And when you're getting double negative, it's just not going to look good on the overall stat line. But good stuff coming in for the side of Monarch. I mean, they came out, they dominated, and that's what they came out here to do.
Yeah, I mean, and they're pulling off exactly what they are hoping to pull off. They pick up the first map win, but the difference is when we look at this following maps, I mean, we're about to head into a raid S&D. Yeah. Issue is the best of 7. Monarch have been such a great hardpoint team, but the issue with that is there's only 2 hardpoints. So what are you going to do when it comes down to having to play these overloads that you said in your pre-match interview you're a little bit more concerned about, and you're going against the best overload team in the game versus, also some S&Ds where both teams could really take it either way. So if you're Dark Horse, though, the S&Ds and overloads are where you have to win it.
Yeah, so what you're saying is essentially you have to win in that 2, 3, 5, and 7. I mean, the hard points are going to be difficult to overcome. Maybe sneak away, or, maybe sneak away one of those 2 hard points. It just or not hard points, one of the 2 overloads. It kind of depends. But here we go. Immediately off the rip, Capre throws a peach of a nade right down the middle of the map. That's going to be first blood to the Stallions, so a good start for them.
Yeah, and you do see the side of Futurists and Darks here on the minimap working their way over to help out the side of J Hazard. But really, when you look at it, I feel like if anybody has control of mid, it's going to be Monarch still because, well, right when I say that, Capre's going to pop off, find another. So what went from a Monarch control of mid, it's going to quickly change to Dark Horse as they have all the time in the world. But look at that read from the side of J Hazard. He knows, hey, I think they're going to re-wrap it to B. I think they made the comms out as well, and wow, it is just run around galore. He's going to finally get found, and that's going to give Dark Horse the first round here. I mean...
Yeah, Yeah, good play calls from the side of Dark Horse. As soon as they found it, then they took over middle. They transitioned the bomb. They're like, you know what? I'm not kind of liking if we got this one down. They caught 2 players on the transition for the side of Monarch Legacy. And, I mean, this is where the Stallions have to thrive because the hard points you might not be able to keep up, like you said, in that slaying potential. So, good start, and Capre coming right off and getting to a 3-0 start. That's the way you want to get the search.
Yeah, honestly, and last time they played this in the winners finals as well. It went to a round 11. Monarch were just able to pull it off. Felt like Dark Horse really, best way to put it is trolled. Well, they got the information on tweaks there, but hey, Jay Hazard, oh my gosh, barely gets away with his life. 22 HP and hopefully a dream, because you're gonna need some as you're stuck here in the back.
And Kratos, he ended up getting pushed forward right up underneath that top bedroom. He catches out 1, now quickly goes to a 3v3. And Coda, look at this aggression. I mean, you are so far in the back of your map, and if he hits that go button, he probably sees all these players transition. Now you're in a good spot here, or at least going to be in a 50-50. Some person's trying to take a little dip in the pool. Tweaks, yeah, he kind of realizes this is not going to be the gunfight that he wants. He immediately backs out. But here we go. Bomb plant going down. It's going to be a straight 3v3.
Yeah, and Coda, like I said, he's still working this back. Oh, no. Timing and a half. So Future's not going to even get a bullet on him. And all the information enrolled. But it's up to the side of Dark Horse to really make this comeback. And one thing that is very crucial is Monarch, they've had this strategy. They plan it on the corner to the point to where other teams have started picking it up. Because all they need is bedroom control. And this is why. Who cares about basketball?
Oh my lord. I mean, that was the power of the NPC versus the Dravik. I mean, he just melted him. Tweaks gets it, but a 1v2, an unwinnable situation. You have no time left to defuse, and Monarch, they get on the board. Even though they get blooded, they still end up finding the win.
Yeah, I mean, they get found, but like I said, that's a really great strategy whenever it comes to Monarch. I mean, they just always like to plant there on the corner, and when you plant on that corner, what are they going to do? They can't defuse it anywhere else. So basketball control does not matter because all you need is bedroom control. Somewhere where you can see that bomb and you can play your life. Waste their time, and they're kind of stuck in a hard position to play. Dark Horse knew they were going to go for something like that. Sadly, the plan just did not work out for them in their end, so each team able to find an attacking round, as it seems like Dark Horse are going to try answering back with a B hit of their own.
And they tried to get in a little too aggressive as well after they found the first blood. They tried to push the pace, and then I think one player who got a tad bit too aggressive gets caught out. And so this time, it's going to be number 5, Futures, once again. We were kind of talking about his name in the respawns. Looking good so far here in the search, 3-1. But Tweaks, God, he's just taking away space, but not before Capre will go down. So the number's still there. And whoo, he almost slides off the map there, Sinix. We've all done it once or twice.
Yeah, not twice, let's be honest here. I've done it too many. But, yeah, I mean, he caught himself. That's what matters. But it's all up to Coda. He hasn't found a kill yet. Well, now he has to find 3 to find his team the round. Well, he starts it off with Jay Hazard. That's a great pick there. That is the S&D guru of the team. But the S&D guru is not dead. He's still in the memory, and they're going to pick it up.
And Monarch, I mean, they're just putting the pedal to the metal as soon as they're finding it. They have a good spread across the map, and this is where communication has to be key, has to be on point, because it's not all about taking over one side of the map, which obviously it can work. You realistically want to go through the middle, so it allows these easy transitions to the A or B bomb site if you're on the attack. And just simply, if you're on defense taking over the middle, it denies everything. So you're essentially splitting that map in 2, and then you're just simply trying to stay alive, play for that information of where that team's trying to go and get that bomb plant down.
Well, speaking of, Future's on a 4 after finding that nade, and it's going to be a heavy A hit here, and it is not looking good for Dark Horse, as they need to find a response as soon as possible, because things are not looking great for them here. Capre and Kratos trying to pull off a 2v4, and those shots aren't going to do it.
I mean, he almost caught him out. I think he caught a bad little dead slide trying to get back into top laundry. And I believe one player's rocking the sniper. I'm not necessarily too sure if that's Kratos. Maybe not. Maybe I just kind of saw it in my own brain. Wanted to believe it. Wanted to see a boomstick out in the map. but they're trying to stick buddy. And
No,
this
he
is,
does.
Oh no, he did. He does.
He just
but,
picked up a
oh,
gun
he
off the
gets
ground.
caught out.
Well, it's down to a 1v4, 20 seconds left. That's going to do it. Monarch are going to take that one and be very, 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 very happy. Because, dear Lord, talk about a dominant round. I mean, you only lost one player, which really didn't have to be lost. Or no, you didn't lose a player at all. What am I talking about? I don't know what's up with me tonight. Either way, great round from the side of Monarch. Exactly what you want to happen there whenever you draw that up. If you're Dark Horse, now you're down by 2, so now you have to find an answer back to them.
And the answer is just don't get blooded. Simply just play smart Call of Duty and rocking the M15. And this is where the ARs are going to have to thrive. And look at number 7. Yeah, he kind of adjusts his positioning after that first round. He gets taken out by nades and nothing will land at his feet this go. But number 8, Jay Hazard, in a great spot, but gets caught out by Coda. And that is a big moment, quickly getting the bomb down. So I love this call. Quick plant here for the Dark Stallions, putting the pressure on to the side of Monarchs.
Oh! And I believe that is sniper versus sniper there. As Kratos got a little bit of a hit marker there on the side of what was, I believe, Future or Darks. But able to get away so far. Still trying to play down his bomb. It's actually cold-blooded. I apologize. As great cleanup. Monarch are looking dominant. Well, now Tweaks, he has to play to make sure they can't find a defuse. He doesn't know about the player in number 6 behind him on back driveway.
Oh, he's in a great spot.
Oh my gosh, a beautiful pick. He just has to buy enough time. They don't have enough time to defuse. He did it.
Oh, no.
And Darks finds the kill, but not before the bomb is going to go kaboom. That is it. Dark Horse, they do just enough, but a very sloppy round win at the end of the day.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was just good timing there from Tweaks to be able to find that first player. And then as soon as, yeah, that was cold-blooded, he was the one that kind of threw that moment. Because if he just starts diffusing, he has his teammate coming in right there to cover him. Would have been kind of a 50-50, but you got to trust your teammate to be able to make that swing and get that covering fire. But yeah, as soon as he realized he went out for that challenge, he's like, oh no, I was the closest guy to the bomb. No matter what, we're not going to be able to win it. So good round there from the side of Dark Horse, at least finding the early numbers, and then Tweaks going big in that 1v3.
Yeah, and you're looking at Dark Horse on this minimap. I mean, look at this. They're all here towards A. They're like, okay, yep, we messed up. So now they have to regain B, but like we said it before, this bomb plant side, when they are planting it on this corner, is so difficult to regain. So now it's all about Dark Horse. They need to stop them from having this bedroom control. That's really the only way you can win this. Well, good attempt by Coda, but it's not enough. Tweak's able to find his trade, and
He's looking for a second. Oh, he goes out. He almost tries to catch him, and cold-blooded, though, right back to it. It's a 2v2, and, I mean, you just have to hold on to this one and realistically just stay alive. Jay Futures has all the positioning in the world, and, yeah, you're just not getting aggressive here. I mean, the Dark Horse, you have to do something. They're just trying to find free picks, and guess what? It is going to go to the way of the Monarchs because there is no aggression, and that's just a situation there, Snicks, where there's 15 seconds and you have to get aggressive and they just decide to stay passive. Those are the little fundamentals that are going to start to break you, especially in the grand finals.
oh, 100%. And like I said, it's like that little bomb plant right there. I mean, you can see it right there on that kill cam. I mean, what can you do about that other than you have to gain bedroom control? Dark Horse, they just decided, hey, let's flood right at it. I mean, that's not the plan that's going to work. You have to work together to get that bedroom control, but you also can't give up the front side control either. It's a really tricky position to be playing in. That is why Monarch have gotten so far on this raid. They look dominant on it, and they plan to keep that going. Well, Tweaks, oh my gosh, Futures with a beautiful nade onto him. Not able to finish it off. Well, now he can. A crazy kill there, but the rest of the side of Dark Horse locking in here for A. Dark's able to find the stun. You see the side of Coda pushing up. I switched to the wrong player, so that's on me. Kratos able to find one on the flank. Plant going down. It's all up to Futures and cold-blooded again. Honestly, it feels like a repeat of last attacking round. These two against the world, they nearly did it last time. Well, the guy that stopped them, Tweaks, is off the map. He's been the main problem for you so far. Well, not great start. They're trying to pull off a pinch here, but it's just not working out.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
what a kill.
Kratos, man. I mean, that's a big 1v1, and now cold-blooded. As long as he can at least get one, he should be okay. And he might do that, or he might give you all of them. And now Capri, he's out in this area of the map. He gets one.
Oh!
Challenge him. What are we doing here? What is going on with Monarch? They are crumbling in some of these moments, Snicks. Like what's going on?
I don't know. What did we just witness? I mean, and what's even funnier is I'm sorry, I can't focus because of these people in game chat. I mean, Jay Hazard said great shots, man. They said he's old, he's a professional, he knows what he's doing, you know. But I don't know if Monarch knew what they were doing. Like he said, why are we leaving Capre alive when he was so low? You just let him get an easy 2-piece and a round that should have been all Monarch.
I mean, there was still a few seconds that you had to hunt him, too. Like, I mean, that was the difference, right? Like, you could have had somebody who was playing on top of the bomb, and just, I think, some mental mistakes there by the side of Monarch. I mean, Monarch should have won this in a 6-1. They kind of threw 2 rounds, but Jay Hazard trying to right their wrongs, get it to a 5-3. Jay Hazard with 3. Is he going to get the ace? He's hunting one more player down, and oh, I'm not sure if he actually got that spot. Not sure if he did, but this should be going to that round, and Jay Hazard with the ace. Lines him up, knocks him down.
Wow. Okay, Jay Hazard, right? I swapped off of him. I was like, they're going for the plant. I didn't think Jay Hazard's going to have to back up here a little bit more, you know? So let's go ahead. Let's see the plant get secured. As soon as I decide that, no, Jay Hazard, he does not let go of the gas pedal. He runs at him again, finds another. And then he can't find Kratos for a while there, but hey, Kratos says, here, I'll find you for myself. And, well, he's not able to win that gunfight. And really, when you're looking at Kratos, he's been having really some rough 1v1s.
Yeah, he's been having some interesting 1v1 scenarios, and 2 and 7, Coda 3 and 7. It's been Tweaks and Capre have been kind of finding some of these real big hit or miss moments in the rounds as well, just finding some interesting timings. This time a little bit of a slow hit, and I don't mind this. Darks, he's going to be the only isolated player, so his job is to just kind of stay down, at least catch out one while his teammates are throwing some lead down range over towards A. Cold-blooded, 6 HP, still makes it out, but I like this. Darks doesn't need to activate quite yet. He's in a good situation, and Futures catches out Coda in the middle.
Yeah, now Kratos trying to find a trade. You see Dark still just hiding here. But then Capre over here, he's in a gunfight of his own. Just like that, Kratos gets turned on instantly. It's up to Capre to find an ace of his own. He can't do it. Monarch are going to close out the map. And a 6-3 win for Monarch. They are eating good tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they are. They're looking like they want the lion's share of that $500 prize pool here, Snicks. I mean, it just feels like firepower-wise, Futures, Jay Hazard, they're on another level. Capre had honestly a pretty solid search and destroy, but this time Coda, Kratos not able to keep up in that department, and Darks being the bottom fragger, only 436 damage, but he didn't need to do a whole lot. He was just being that single player where he's like, I will just calm out. Whatever you guys need me to do, I'll be there in the position to find the trade, and that's exactly what happened. But a 2-0 lead. It's been looking good here for the side of Monarch Legacy. They're trying to get this series done in a 4-0. They're trying to, go to sleep early on a Sunday night.
Tell me about it. They said, hey, you know what? We want to celebrate, but we also want to go to bed. I mean, they're looking very strong. A solid 2-0. Like we said, Dark Horse really needed an S&D win here.
Yeah.
It's not going their way. Credit. Now we're heading over to a Den Overload. Yet again, they played this within the first Winners Finals where they won it in 7-3 fashion.
Ooh.
Dark Horse have been looking like honestly, in the entire lower division, the best Overload team you can look for. Will that be the case again? I mean, the question still stands, but I mean, it really is up to the side of Monarch. Can you go ahead and make the corrections? You said your Overloads are your number one worry. Well, this is the best team to fix it up upon. The best Overload team that we have had within the season. Same time, we really got to be looking at a little bit more when it comes down to this side of Dark Horse. I mean, if you lose this map, it could very well spell the end of your Grand Finals run.
Yeah, and I mean, and especially you don't want it ending on a 4-0 either. And going down a 3-0, you would have to pull off, you know, almost the impossible, find some sort of willpower to just battle back. But right now, it feels a tad bit just disjointed, right? It feels like it's 2 out of the 4 cylinders pumping at a time. There's no consistency as of yet, but like you said, they're considered the best overload team, and this is the game mode where teams either know how to play it or they don't. You could be the best Slayer team out here, but still lose it just because they know how to capitalize upon the kills when they find them. And right there, Tweaks, great opening double. It's already putting the pressure on to the side of Monarch here early.
Yeah, and look at that. Tweaks instantly
Wow.
gonna pinch, help Kratos out, find 4! And where are they going? They ran it out to A terrible play call. After gassing up the side of Stallions, they're gonna instantly regret their decisions. I don't know what's going on. Are they mentally checked after that second map? I mean, it feels like it. I don't know what we just witnessed, but it was not great teamwork. I can tell you that much.
Oh my god, that was hard to watch, Snicks. I mean, that should have been a walk-in score. That should have just been going up on the goal line. That just felt. That felt like you were the New Orleans Saints against the Minnesota Vikings in, you know, the NFC or the NFC, you know, conference game where they ended up having the Minneapolis Miracle to Stephon Diggs. But unfortunately, Stephon Diggs tripped at the 1-yard line in this scenario. But Tweaks back at it again. This guy is doing it all. Literally 8 kills, and his teammates have a combined of 3.
Yeah, I mean, it is not looking great for Dark Horse. They gotta get something going, and really what you need to get going is you need to get your gun going. I mean, I don't know what's going on their camp, but they need to figure it up, and they need to figure it out, and they need to figure out quick. Well, Tweet said, I'm not making the same mistake again. He's gonna run it this time. Will they stop him in the hall in time? Oh no, if he didn't get stuck there, he had a chance, but it's gonna end because, man, oh man, that box, it really played like a D1 linebacker, honestly. It said, get out of here, and they're gonna have an easy run in 1-0 in favor of Monarch.
And this should be a 2-0 in favor of Dark Horse. I mean, there's just some mental lapses, and maybe you said it, right? They might be mentally checked, and you have nobody in position here on this has to be a score. Like, oh no, not like this. Like, I mean, what is going on? What is happening? Tweaks picks it up, but will somebody get there in time? Oh, I mean, they get the score, but Snicks, this game is giving me, you know, heart palpitations with how these plays are going.
I can't blame you, brother. I mean, I don't know what they're on. Capre trying to chase them down, not gonna get there in time. Codas tries to stop him. Really, it feels like bad play call after bad play call. I don't know what was happening with Kratos there at the end there too. Like, why Chalet? Is it an ego thing? I think it really has to be a mental thing where they're like, I'm better than you, Monarch. Well, clearly not right now. You're not showing it. You're down 2-1 into overload. You need to find something in your book. Well, the only thing going in your book is a passport back home, because so far you are not winning this map. You need to get something under your sails. Well, Tweaks, he's been the saving grace so far. I mean, it's kind of felt like Coda on map 1. Map 1, Coda was doing everything. Well, now Tweaks is doing everything here in the map 3.
Oh, and good little, I mean, that was a good little nade, and then Tweaks comes in, finds one, and then immediately Jay Hazard with a big triple, and guess what? He's just gonna run it in. He's just gonna run it in. That's a 3-1 Monarch legacy. I mean, see, this is the decisiveness, right? That is what's making the difference. The hesitation, in my eyes, means death. The Dark Horse Stallions, they are hesitating where they want to go with the device. They're hesitating with which gunfights they want to take, and right now they are looking down the barrel of a 4-1 deficit after this one. But luckily, Jay Hazard will get taken down, and Tweaks is dropping 17 kills. Snicks, this is unreal.
Yeah, he's going off for his team, and
no way.
yet another
no
one.
Way.
But not enough. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. When Jay Hazard there at the end, he had the device. I was hovering over my transition button, getting ready to send it to a blank screen, get rid of the graphics. We're going to halftime. No, never mind. They're able to finally stop him. But, like, I'm losing a little bit of confidence. Well, maybe did they finally wake up? I mean, they're playing a little bit better, but it feels like they're playing a little bit better too late. I mean, luckily only down by 2, so it could be worse. But Cray, finding a team kill there is not what you need.
No, it's not at all. In number 6, Kratos, he's going to be the man. Finds a kill with the pistol and hold the phone. Tweaks is there. That's all 4 dead. That's all 4 dead. This is a walk-in score, Tweaks. Yep, you should be able to find the score. And there will be no reset coming. So thankfully, for the side of Dark Horse, you're keeping it within 1. But my goodness, you should be the team that's up 4-2 at the half. There has been, you know, I think this comes down to the communication, Snicks. When we went to that listening, nobody was being proactive. Nobody was calling out where they were going, where the enemies were. They were being reactive, and it's showing right now.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is not the team we have seen all season. They've been dominant all season long until they came up against Monarch. And then after Monarch, they go to a losers finals, win 3-2, so they go to a map 5, and after that, it just feels like they've been downhill ever since. I mean, credit, the only different thing I could have done, I said what should have been done by Tweaks, was he had the ball, nobody was near him, wait near the goal, wait for the timer to go into overtime, then score it. That way you can make sure it doesn't spawn in, but either way, it doesn't spawn in, so you're comfortable with that one. You bring it down to only a 1-score lead, and, well, Tweaks not able to pop off at the beginning of this half like he did before.
I mean, Tweaks has definitely spawned into this game, that's for sure. 21 kills in that first half. That's unreal. He could be able to drop 42 if he, you know, replicates that type of success. But again, you're relying on one player to go off, right? It just feels like nobody, or the entire team is just a little off kilt because you have MG, or you have Monarch Legacy that is, you know, within 2 kills of each other. And that's exactly what you want to see. That's the teamwork kind of shining through. Even though they haven't been perfect, it doesn't feel like anybody's lacking behind.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like they're all playing as a unit, and that's been the real difference here. I think really the only thing that's holding them back is making the right decisions at the right time sometimes. Like, but I will say this, the one thing I'm seeing them get better at, which a lot of teams still struggle with, you don't need to find a kill with that pistol. You don't need to get those kills. If you have the ball, just run it in, you know? Like, juke them. Find their legs. Find the ankle break. Well, now, this might be exactly what we're talking about. See, look, no need to take the gunfight. Just run it right on in, and that's going to go and give them another 2-point lead here. And Jay Hazard just secured a little old hat trick here on the map.
Yeah, he secured a hat trick, and then I still did notice people are running around with the Dravik, so still feeling a little bit more comfortable with that meta. Kratos coming in with a big 2-piece Capre, again on the respawns, just hasn't been there, hasn't been in the right positions, and now realistically for the side of Monarch, you don't want to be kicking your feet up, but you still want to be able to, you know, play keep away in some of these moments. And Kratos, oh, he tries to slip through, but just not quite able to get past that 50-yard line. It's picked up, and now it's in the hands of Legacy, but number 5 Tweaks getting shut down. And I mean, he was what, 21 and like 11, and now he's unfortunately 25 and 18, so hasn't quite had that start off yet here in the round 2.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's had a bit of a slowdown, and I feel like you can tell just based off of, feels like the overall map pressure has been gone, but Tweaks, he's got their ankles. Does he get tripped up again? No, he doesn't.
No.
In fact, he's able to get away with it, so a score does come in, and that's what I was talking about. You don't need the kills when it comes to Overload. You need the scores. That's all you had to do, run it in. Well, a little bit better there, but Capre, I don't know what he was doing. He decided, I'm going to just lay here. Surely they're not going to check it. Totally not like the ball's about to spawn here. And now Tweet's ankle is getting broken on the filler by Cold-Blooded.
No.
Oh, no. We are witnessing possibly a breakdown, but Dark Horse, you got to lock it in now. Well, run in, run in. Oh, right on the edge. Jay Hazard, though, looks the wrong way, but Future's last man standing. Future, what are you doing? Run it in, brother. Run it in. There it is. Hey, he heard us yelling. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is, you know, I feel like this is Call of Duty 101. You get 4 dead. Somebody's got to be like, dude, that's the last player. Just run it in. They're all spawning over towards that B site. But now you're back up to a 2-point lead, 5-3. And Coda, man, he's starting out with some good tracing, I will say. And then gets a read on the second. And maybe this might be the man to make a difference here in this map. Get yourself back within 1, get it to overtime, or potentially steal it away at the end. But Tweaks, he still has a cruise missile, hasn't used it, and honestly, I don't blame him, because right now, with what he's doing with that NPC is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, but you also got to look at the rest of the team. Coda and really Kratos, they both have kind of picked it up a notch, so you got to tip your hat there. They picked it up when it mattered most. Well, now Tweaks, he's going to try to run it in here to B, but he is going to find some resistance. He's going to get pinched, and that's not going to do it. Rest of the side of Dark Horse trying to get here, but it's going to be a little bit too late.
I mean, find some resistance. He found the entire army. I mean, he just walked right on into it. It was an ambush for him. But look at this, Coda. He might do it, but no. Right back into the corner. And sometimes you just need to play those ratty angles. And guess what? It was beautiful. Ooh, Kratos. Good little headshot there. But unfortunately, he was weak. And J Hazard is right there. Now you can essentially park the bus if you want. Futures going out towards the middle of the map, and as long as he pushes it out past his 50-yard line, he is confident. And guess what? This is going to be a 3-0 lead. You might not get it. Oh no! Ah, you let him score to Coda. I mean, he kind of knew it was over, but still, I mean, that is just insult to injury.
Honestly, and like we just said, it felt like if Dark Horse lost this map, it's down, it's done. I mean, like, yeah. You still have another 4 maps to bring it back, I guess, but you got to figure something out, and you got to figure it out quick. I mean, and the biggest thing is who's going to be the man to speak up, if anybody was in that call, because, I mean, you're heading back to Hardpoint here after this one. Somebody has to figure something out, and they, I mean, credit, it felt like the entire side of Monarch, they did what they had to do. They shut down Tweaks. That's the first step. And then after that, who cares about stepping anymore? Let's just start jogging. Jogging now, who cares? Let's start sprinting. They overcame Dark Horse with utter ease. I mean, it's a grand finals, but it feels like an everyday regular season matchup with the way Monarch are playing. I mean, you want to see more, but it's just not enough. I mean, we're sticking onto the den, though, when we go to the hard point, and you got to really hope that they can figure something out here, because this is it's just a monstrosity of a matchup so far.
Yeah, it really is, and it's been difficult just to kind of see what's been going down, and you kind of said it perfectly. You have to understand when it's a marathon, when it's a sprint, and sometimes in a marathon, if you are not, prepped, you are not a seasoned runner, sometimes you got to take that jogging speed and just kind of understand, okay, when can I get myself back in, and pace yourself in some of these game modes and some of those timings. And that was kind of a perfect example, right? Like Jay Futures, he just stuck himself in a corner, and this person almost sneaked by another score on the side of Dark Horse. Obviously he didn't, got denied, and they were able to get that 6-3 victory. But coming on into the hard point, and especially this one, you have to win the rotations. Like, this is going to be a battle in the P1. Rock 3 ARs, rock 1 submachine gun, because it's mostly long-range gunfights. Swap over to the submachine guns. Be hill dependent. But the Dark Horse Stallions, I want to see this be a team effort, not a one-man band.
Yeah, honestly, and that same exact run-in you tried saying Dakota tried to get, I know exactly what happened there. He jumped right there. He thought that right side was not wall bangable, able to wall jump off of it. It wasn't, and it ended up getting him caught. It was a good attempt, but now you have to look past it. Now you have to try to pull off a reverse sweep. Easier said than done, because this Monarch, especially against a Monarch team like that has been dominant all season long, they're looking to go ahead and lock this one in. Well, Tweaks, last man standing here on the court, and he cannot hold down. So it's all about keeping control of these P2 spawns as you head on over into this one.
I want to see some Tom Brady energy right now. I want to see that 28-3 comeback here from the Dark Horse. You don't be throwing in the towel yet. Play the rotation, play for these kills. But it just feels like they're all caught out in these 1v1 scenarios. No trades coming in. And already, this is looking like a picture-perfect opening here in the P2. Kratos will fall, and oh no! The straight from Darks, ridiculous, comes in, finds the third. What a great opening here for the side of Monarch.
Yeah, and honestly, the way that Jay Hazard, they have such an ego now, and I can't blame them.
No.
He just ran right at him. And it did end up giving Dark Horse the response here, and actually that's going to bite them in the rear, because now Dark Horse was able to find a break because they just got a lucky flip that did not need to happen. So, I mean, if you're the side of Dark Horse, you're zanking Jay Hazard. But now you have to do what you can with that little bit of a gift he has given you. They're doing their best, and Kratos is going to mop it up and finish it. So it was looking detrimental there. They needed that break. Now we're heading over to a P3. Can you replicate the same exact thing? Can you hold this one? I mean, now you have the rotation. Now you just got to trust your gunfights.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you got the lifeline. You are Indiana Jones, and somebody threw you a boa constrictor, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get out of that type of situation. As Coda trying to get aggressive towards the middle, and hit some good shots, but cold-blooded, just a little bit more icy. As Kratos looking for this final player comes in, and
oh no!
Oh man! This is sometimes hard to watch this.
Honestly, I mean, I guess he isn't too comfortable with that new NPC recoil with those GAs in play because, dear Lord, that gun, well, let's just say it was throwing it back harder than me in the club. So, I mean, I mean, dear Lord, he could not get it going straight. But at the end of the day, still a contested hill here. But now we're looking at the rotation. Speaking of rotations, let's rotate on into a listen in. Let's see what Dark Horse are sounding like as they're trying to make a comeback here within the series.
It's fine. I'm going. P1. He's bottom you. He's bottom you.
I was to the back.
Server desk.
Dead.
Good shit.
One shot. Deck. No, the other one. Dragging out. Playing through your server.
I'm your outer right now. I'm your outer.
Watch your server.
I'm stunned. Yeah, dude.
They're all back door.
Back dragon.
One more back door right now.
He's there.
Going down back door. There's two back door right now.
Oh my
One shot.
god.
Server.
I got. There's two back door, one server still.
There's two.
What's setup new?
One server, one on.
Yeah, I'm here.
One server, one on.
Bro, I get no fucking hit reg on this kid. He's server desk, bro.
Alright, look. One's
Server
roofs,
dead.
one's back P2. Does this...
I spawned old. One back old.
Heard you.
One on people.
Sitting for broken.
One's server desk still. He's going server you.
I spawned deep back to.
Couch dead.
One dead.
They're spawning server.
Wow, what a nade.
They're all hitting server right now.
Yeah, there's one top blue.
I'm gonna be there.
They cut dead.
No way. Make cut.
Okay, dead.
Keep watching my right. Keep watching my right.
Weak on.
We're time dead.
Watch it on. Another one. Nice. I got time.
They could be rapping.
Nice.
I got the rep.
Make cut.
Two dojo. I'm dead. Two make cut.
About to pick this up on the flank for locker.
I go.
Those are the official comms when it comes down to the side of Dark Horse. Some good, some bad, I feel like, but definitely an improvement from map number 1, I have to say.
Yeah, a little bit better, and I mean, the game is slightly closer as well, right? It's just a 30-point difference, and a little team nade coming in there for the side of Monarch, so this is where you want to be, but unfortunately, you lose everything after that, and Capre, he's going to have to do it all, gets one, but he does have the spawns, and kind of the difference that I noticed there was a little bit of frustration, you know? They talk about the servers, you know, and that obviously can be a bit of an issue, but you're just simply, I mean, we've seen it. They're just missing some of the bullets.
Yeah, I mean, some of these shots are not where they need to be, and still, the one thing I'm missing is, where's the talk about spawns? You know, where's the talk about, hey, let's hit this, let's go here. You know, it just isn't there yet. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, Dark Horse, they have a lot of work they need to pull off. I mean, it's still early here in the map. You still have all the time in the world to fix it. But until you really start putting a little bit more pressure on, it's going to take a lot more. Well, Coda, he's been trying to heat up here just a little bit more. But more importantly, the ones that are fiery hot right now have been Monarch. They're up by 50. Let's see what their comps are sounding like on their end.
Oh, there's 4.
Yeah.
Get time, boys.
Lockers.
They're spawning on me. They're spawning on me. Oh, bro.
Shit.
They're close.
I'm going server.
Oh
I'm
my
server.
god. Yo, lock.
spawned
Bro,
Dojo.
They
I
got
spawned
splits.
Dojo.
They got
Look at these
splits.
spawns.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What are these spawning?
One
Yeah, these
Dojo.
fuckers
One
started,
Dojo.
bro.
Split,
Dojo.
split. We spawned split.
What Dojo? You're
He's
Nice,
outer.
come down,
He's outer. He's
boys.
outer couple. Outer couple.
Yo,
Play
we're
together,
selling, we're
play
selling.
together,
Yeah,
play
we're
together.
selling, we're selling.
Fucking outer, bro. One more outer.
He's still outer couple.
Kill
Spawn
himself.
dojo. Spawn dojo.
One shot on point.
There.
Nice. Push through. Just go.
It's me. I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through right now.
Flip.
You
I'm
might
getting
still over there,
P1.
point.
I'm getting P1.
Yeah,
P1,
just
P1,
stick.
P1.
Just stick what you got. I'll try to send the back with the fucking head. I'll try to send the back with the sub.
Server weak.
I got top blue. He's still top blue. He's coming downstairs right now. He's gonna be side.
They're behind you, Features. They're behind you. We flit. They're in the back.
What? It's weak in the bag, bro.
I got you,
Oh my
Features. I got you.
God. He's gonna hit your side. Server. He's going to server. He's going to server as well.
Man, that was a bad
Yeah,
time for the
servers,
nade.
bro. Go window. He's gonna be coming behind you.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
There's two outer.
Woo! Okay. Auger. I can't try that. I can't.
Just like that. I mean, when it comes down to it, I have to say these comms are, I feel like they're kind of equal. I mean, like, in a different way. You know, like, they can't be any different, but any more the same all at the same time. It feels like, yeah, you're saying where they are, but man, the utter frustration while also not frustration at the same time. It feels very weird. So, when it comes down to it, you listen to those comms, you would think Monarch might actually be losing this one, but no, they're up.
Yeah, they're still up by 50, and you pointed out perfectly, just very different comms. I think they just had a tad bit of a higher energy, right? Like, you could tell that they were in it to win it type of scenario. They know their backup is against the wall. They are just one map away from being able to, you know, become the champions of the league right now and be able to come away with a majority of that $500 prize pool. But as this P1 kicks off, the Dark Horse, they're doing a great job of just kind of staving this off. They're within striking distance here, Snicks. They don't want to give up yet.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But at the same time, if you're Dark Horse, you don't want to give up yet. So, I mean, but now you're starting to cross to the lines that I like to call chaos. Whenever a team crosses that 200-point mark, the team that's down gets a little bit more desperate, starts making some Hail Mary plays. And sometimes that could work and really disrupt the side of the winning team. Other times, it could really screw you up and really put the nails in the coffin. But when it comes down to it, we're at that 200-point mark. What is Dark Horse going to do to respond to this? I mean, we got to see a response here, and we got to see it ASAP. I mean, it's looking a lot like map 1. I mean, we might have the similar score line.
You know, it's looking like that, and Jay Hazard, goodness. I mean, this guy has been shooting rockets out of his weapon, out of the dropkick, making it look like it could be the meta once again. But Capre coming through, finding one on the edge, but Jay Hazard picks up the M15 on forward row. And once again, you kind of get an awkward split. You kind of lose track of where they are spawning from. Doesn't matter. Monarch still collecting a lot of this time. They could get to, you know, roughly a 240, but Kratos, can he come in with the final one? Pistol out, and oh no, Jay Hazard again beating him down for the final few.
Yeah, honestly, and well, Tweak's able to find the knife there. Trying to find a kill onto the mid here. Not going to do it. Dark's able to get away with it, and now it's only a 15-point affair, and then Monarch walk home with the championship in hand. Can they pull it off? They are looking utterly dominant. It's all up to Future, so last man standing. Rest of the team coming off of spawns, and you can see it here. You can taste it. I mean, it is going to have to be a perfect game here. A Hail Mary comeback from the side of Dark Horse if they want to even stand a chance here, and it's not looking too bright. Future's on top of this hill, and now The entire side of Dark Horse trying to rush their way on in. It's going to be Kratos, not able to find the kill yet. 2 points. Capri hops on. It's not going to be enough, and that's going to do it. Monarch, you saw them all four standing there because they're celebrating already. Monarch are your Season 1 champions of Dark Ethereal League Lower Division.
And what a big way to be able to find the win, and almost an identical score line. It was 250 to 159 in the map 1 and 250 to 158 in the map 4. I mean, this one was done almost on the dot of 9 p.m. Eastern. This might be one of the fastest best of sevens that I've ever seen. As soon as they were loaded on in, they were ready to go. But what was the difference, Snicks? It was when one of their players had a pop-off moment, they were collecting the time and they were capitalizing on it a lot more than the side of Dark Horse was able to.
Oh, 100%. If it just genuinely was the side of Monarch, they took full advantage here. They said, I do not care about Dark Horse. Oh, you made a slight mistake, you're gonna push too much, or you're gonna play by yourself, we're gonna jump on you. And that's the best part. It felt like when it came down to it, yeah, their comms, both sides were kind of chaotic. One was chaotic in a way of you're just not getting out the right information. Monarch in a way of, well, you might be giving out too much information. But the difference is how does your teammates handle that? And when it came to Monarch, their team was on top of it. I mean, I predicted a 4-2. I thought at least the overload would have went Dark Horse's way. Not even a bit. I mean, it was just Monarch felt bad for even losing a map in Winners Finals, so they said, yeah, we're going to shut you up. So, I mean, utter chaos there.
Yeah, they did a phenomenal job, and it's funny because, I mean, they should have won that overload, to be completely honest. I think there was just some misplays, some mistimings, and just not understanding where the enemies were spawning. You had an opening, there were, you know, a gap in the armor, whatever the case may be. You are not able to deal out that final blow. But congratulations to the side of Monarch Legacy. They kind of came in, they were fired up, and guess what? They took it. You know, they took this series by both hands, and they strangled the life out of the Dark Horse Stallions. I mean, it wasn't close in either of the hard points in the Search and Destroy, which they should have won that like in a 6-1 or 6-2. It was a 6-3, but still, nonetheless, Monarch came more mentally prepared than I think Dark Horse was.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it just was utter dominance when it came to the side of Monarch. It felt like they never let go of the gas pedal. Anytime they faced a pothole in the road, they said, you know what, I know how to do it. They might have hit it a little bit, might have accidentally nicked it, and just, it lost a little bit of control, but they instantly got control of that steering wheel, kept on driving, and they got it across that finish line there. So, I mean, they are popping champagne bottles on their side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send it to a quick commercial break. When we are back, we will be going on into a good little winners interview with the side of Monarch Legacy as they have just won Season 1. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be right back. Being here, he's going to try to go for the 8 plant, though, but number 8.
Charlie may have seen him.
Here it comes. Oh, my gosh, the disrespect. He's doing it to him. No! Cover your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
We cannot show this on stream. What are we doing?
Oh, but we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are. What in the world?
Oh my god. Oh, you can't do it to an optics thing though. Come on.
Listen, no. All I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, is what the actual dear Lord Almighty. Dark Horse, match point, up 5-0.
Sorry.
Ah, what could these fine gentlemen be fighting about? Ah, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here. It is our Season 1 champions. Welcome, Monarch Legacy, to the Champions Corner. How are you boys feeling?
Pumped.
Amazing.
Excited, bro.
To be honest, I forgot it was already map 4.
Me too.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was utterly insane from you guys. It felt like you guys as a unit were locked in. I mean, you didn't let any pressure get to you. When you faced adversity, you came over it. So, first off, congratulations. You have done it. You have secured yourself a grand finals placement. I mean, is there anything you would like to say about the game or kind of what happened on the map?
It was our first one. It was our first win as a team. Hopefully not our last. I mean, we still got to improve, but man, it feels nice. It feels good.
We're the first to do it in our org.
Yeah, first to do it in our org too. So we're happy to bring back a chip to Monarch Gaming.
Hey, we absolutely love that, guys, and it was an incredible series to be able to watch you. And I got a question for Cold Blooded. You were obviously kind of being that IGL. Was that kind of discussed with your team? Because you were obviously the one kind of calming out you and Darks, or did it kind of come naturally with everybody else and kind of how their play style was?
Kind of it came naturally. I'm mostly the guy who fucking yells at these guys when they do dumb shit in the map. But yeah, naturally since BO6, since I started playing competitive. But yeah.
And I got a follow-up question. I gotta know, what was going through your guys' mind in that search and destroy? You literally had a person isolated in a 1v2, and then you both tried to go for the bomb. And I was like, what are these guys doing? He's weak. Go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just blacked out. I heard my teammate go get bomb. I said, fuck yeah, go bomb. I'm
And
just blacked out.
That's why we still Group C, bro.
I mean, either way, it was a great win. I mean, you had some adversity, like I said, but it felt like y'all overcame it. I mean, overall, though, it was really down to the map 3. I mean, Jay Hazard, we had a pre-match interview with you, and you said your number one concern has been your overloads. Your overloads have not been where they need to be. Well, Stallions haven't lost a single overload all season long until just now.
Lying. What? Deadass? Damn.
So, I mean, you guys just took down the best overload team here. So I feel like y'all secured what you wanted to do. I mean, overall, what was it kind of sounding like whenever it came down to that map number 3 there? I mean, how was it kind of going there? Like, what were the ideas, and how were y'all handling it whenever they scored on you?
Any given Sunday, that's all that matters. You never know. You never know. You never know.
I'm not gonna lie, we were really hectic that first half.
Yeah.
I
We're
mean,
all over the place.
I mean, there were some instances with you guys and the other team. I mean, the other team opened up with a 4 dead and then tried running it down like the middle.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was
Oh yeah.
so
We
confused.
were shocked. We were shocked.
If you were listening, bro, I literally called him, what the fuck are these guys doing? Because we waited. We saw the bomb coming couches. Like, me and Darks were in our spawn just waiting for them. I don't know. If
No, there was a guy. Bro, I hit mid cut. All our team dead. I'm the only one hit mid cut. He has a device. I'm like, oh, he's gonna score. He got it. He turns around, throws a net at me just to die.
Well, more importantly, you guys didn't have a great run either. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to call you out. Future is my man. There was a time where you guys got all 4 down, and you were the last man standing, and you just kind of blanked for a second. You didn't pick up the bomb off a garage. You just went look at couches.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then you locked in, and you went, oh, wait a minute. Well, luckily, they spawned all the way out. I mean, what was it like there?
We were yelling at him.
I had a brain fart. I thought they were gonna spawn right in front of me, to be honest with you. But when I didn't see anyone try to chow me in the first 5 seconds, fuck it, I'm taking it.
Man had to look both ways before crossing the street to get that score. So
I didn't get run. I didn't want to get run over. So.
Well, you didn't.
Congrats on the wins. Oh, Sticks, I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah. Either way, boys, congratulations. One thing I just want to say is, what do you have to say? I mean, you had a lot of supporters I was seeing come into chat, cheering you guys on. What do you guys have to say to them?
Hey, we just want to shout out Monarch Gaming. When we first got picked up by them, it was kind of rough, and they stuck with us. And like we said, we're just glad to bring back home a little chip, a little ring for them, to show that they made their not only money, but their time worth it. So
yeah.
And shout out Sleazy Insane for believing us too.
Yeah, and Willow. I don't know if Willow's still here, but Willow's our little like.
Just gotta know this ain't the end, bro.
Yeah.
We got more coming.
And then this ain't gonna be the first grand final. We still have visions to look forward to.
Yes.
And then
Hopefully EWG.
Again.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for having us. I hope you guys are having a great time. Hopefully we see you again for season 2. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a back-to-back champs. But other than that, guys, we will sign out for now. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Snakes.
Appreciate you, bro.
Great